EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Returning in from the 16. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, well, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Dak now from the gun. Throw secured by George Pickett. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Trying to get it with the option here. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Cowboys butting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led up by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
You know the biggest positive for Kyler a season ago? I really believe this, Kate. He was healthy. Right? We talk about the greatest ability being availability. Well, he was healthy for fully 17 games, something he hadn't done the previous 2 years.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Right side cut by Higgins. Keeps away from one. Going to defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. They'll run with DiMercado. And they limit the damage, just a few yards on that game. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Intended for Marvin Harrison.
Partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. 4th down punt coming up. So on comes Pat O'Donnell. On is the former all-conference return man from nearby TCU, Kavontae Turpin. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That one gains 7. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
For a Cowboys 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. Now it's Prescott again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
The Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Straight ahead with Williams. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Play action now for Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Complete to C.D. Lamb. That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Here's Greg Dortch with the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we get set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's a game to DeMercado. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
And you just get the play off. Down the field, he's got Wilson. He is down to the 30-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, There was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
Cardinals 7, Cowboys 3.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Kick taken in here at the 17. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Dak out of the pistol. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Williams fields the pitch. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. From the gun is Prescott. It's Pickens on the slant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They bring a tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
He's brought down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Greg Dortch back to return for the Cardinals. Gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Mercado on the carry. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Now, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. There's DeMercado. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Run here. This is DiMercado. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was taken down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running is nice. When they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
That's another.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. We've got a screen to the running back. Has some space inside the 15. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Now he takes it. Across the 20, continuing to work. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. That one connects. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Setting up the running back screen. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11.
14. Cowboys 3.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Dak now from the gun. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That's good for a Cowboys.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Delivers another one to Williams. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he's taken down at the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Dak throwing again. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Another throw for Prescott. Drops this one down here for Williams. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down, too. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a 38-yard look here.
38-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through, and that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Makes the score.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half, and that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So
we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our 1st half. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
On the return, here comes Imari DiMercato. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here come the Cardinals to begin quarter number 3. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
They're going play action. It's Murray. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
It's a
pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Play action now, Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Cardinals first down.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You know what I love to say, you never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Throwing again, Murray flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
It's a gain of 20.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Left side into the hands of McBride. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. On the ground, this is Knight. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, third and goal. Murray setting up to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on third and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
So on fourth down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
17.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning from the 18-yard line. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Get some space around midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
And the Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Dak off the play fake. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Prescott now on 3rd down. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But I believe the Cowboys were the first in the football. They were, so they keep possession. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. Ryan Anger, the one to send it away.
The Cardinals take over 1st
I've
and
had the
10.
Cardinals now on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Motioning one of the tight ends. First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another carry for it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Cardinals football, and they'll start the 4th quarter up by a couple of scores too. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They send a man in motion. From the gun, it's Murray. Catch made. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Cardinals.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, they'll run. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. He'll try and run this. Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Arizona.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now run with DiMercado. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18.
Cowboys 6.
All set now for the
Ryland
kickoff.
to kick
Ryland
off
with the
for
honors.
Arizona.
Short kick here, fielded at the 17. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Cowboys about set to take over. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now.
Williams, the ball carrier.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Second and 3 now. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's down to almost... Nope. Actually going to give him the 30 here.
It's a gain of
Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. Back to the air. Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
And the Cowboys.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Prescott to throw once more. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it an 11-point ball game.
24, Cowboys 13.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Cardinals and Amari DiMercato to take over once more. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's a game to Dean Mercado. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 40-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Murray on the play fake. Into the hands of Harrison. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
And the Cardinals, first down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Cardinal, first down.
Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18.
31. Cowboys 13.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 14. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Dak out of the pistol. That's completed right side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
1st and 10, Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Another throw for Prescott. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. From the red zone now. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronx. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Dak throwing again. Completed to his running back. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
That's
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it an 11-point ball game.
Cardinals 31. Cowboys 20.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Lone back gets the handoff. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Mercado on the carry. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So on 4th down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. Distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And the game stays at 11.
Maybe I'm projected here, Kate, but those seem to be the toughest misses. Whether you're in the stadium, watching it online, you're watching it on TV, you're seeing the kick is online, you're watching at field level as a player and everything looks good. but unfortunately, it just falls short.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Well, partner, we spoke earlier about how much of a factor this home crowd was going to be, but even with the added boost from the friendly confines, couldn't will them to the victory.
Yeah, sometimes it just isn't your game. You're never going to win them all, even at home, but what's important now is learning from this defeat, hitting the film room, hitting the weights, making sure this doesn't happen again. Don't let this loss beat you twice.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Dallas.